What it do, man. It's your boy Judge WDH, man. We back, man, with a new episode. I got a special guest with me, somebody I've known for close to 15 years now. You know what I'm saying? We met in a rough place, dark place, probably in a dark time in our lives. We both bounced back and shook back. And I'm gonna introduce my guy, my old Celly J Schaeffer. What it do, man? Mr. Pittsburgh, as we used to
What
call him
up, bro?
on the gurney
How you
unit.
been? How's life
Oh
treating
man,
you?
I'm all right, bro. Life good, man. Life good, bro. Couldn't be better.
That's
Well,
good.
it could
You
always be better.
deserve it.
But yeah.
Yeah,
How
you
about
and
you?
me
How
both.
about you? Yes,
Oh,
sir. How
living
about
the
you? How life been
dream.
treating
I'm working for UPS
you? I
now,
can dig it. Oh
unfortunately.
man, that's what's
no,
up. Unfortunately, my ass. Y'all, y'all
it's
gonna get
good.
paid regardless. I got a partner been there 15 years, man. And yeah,
Yeah,
UPS, which way is
I've
it?
been there since, well, I was there before I went away. Then I went back when I
Yeah,
got out. They hired me back.
yeah.
It was,
Okay.
yeah, the HR lady hired me. That hired me originally. She liked me. She was still cool. She was
Yeah,
working there, about to retire too. I got lucky.
yeah. Oh, shit, I got a few questions, man. We're gonna knock it out, bro. We're gonna talk about where we come from, what we've been through, and let's do it. So tell the people where you from.
I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, but I ended up down down when I got locked up down there.
Yeah,
I
Pittsburgh, a
caught.
long way from Texas.
Woo, you
Uh,
ain't lying.
so how did you
2000.
how did you and I meet? Tell the people how you and I met,
We met in
and then
Gurney.
I'm gonna tell them
Gurney
my
unit.
point on it. Yeah,
Both our
we met
intake.
at the
Tell
Gurney
them
unit, man. So, huh?
hot, hot. Remember them days?
Yeah,
Wet your sheet.
hot man,
Bring it back to the
man.
bunk.
Talk
That
about it,
thing.
man.
Shoo.
Chilling in your boxes. Put
Oh,
your camera up. It's cutting you hit the top of your head up. Yeah, there you go. Lean it back a little bit. Yeah. So my boy Pittsburgh he worked for intake, you know. So when I seen he clean cut white guy, and his wife, she wonder what the fuck he did, you know what I'm saying? Then you probably think like he looked innocent as hell. You know what I'm saying? But you get to know him, man, the boy really one of them ones. So of course we ended up being sellers. We locked in. So how long were you in for?
hey, intake was one of the best jobs in there. I lucked up on it. I don't know if you were there whenever Crazy was. Were you there when Crazy was there?
Yeah, I was there when he was there.
Yeah. Well, remember Flame, who worked down there in intake?
Yes, sir. I remember playing.
That's who got me a
I remember
job in
playing.
there.
Okay.
That's who. Yeah.
Yeah, he
Cause
one got you on down there.
yeah. Then I worked around all
I
the
see.
13 older ladies. They treated me like their kid.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. He had the coldest job. And he the first person you see when you hit this unit. That's
I
the
knew
first,
every.
maybe the second inmate you see when you hit the unit. When
And I knew,
them
like, I got
dressed
so
out of
tight with them, I became their clerk instead of a porter. They called it a janitor or whatever.
yeah.
So
I
I knew
watched it,
everyone
bro. I watched
charges.
it. And he and AC, that was a good thing that he had it. He can get us information, bro. Like if shit finna happen, lockdowns, man, it's always good to have you somebody work for the ward or work in administration. Because the administration
you
gonna know
always
what's going on. Just
you
because
always
ain't gonna
want
be
to
no
get
intake.
close with them.
Man, you want to find out where you going on chain? He the man. When you get that, they might tell you on chain. You know what I'm saying? Or something or whatever. Parole, you want to know if you made parole? He that my boy. You feel me? And he could have made that a business. And he wouldn't even charge dudes. You know what I'm saying? He charged like, and I'm gonna find out for you. And you gotta realize he gonna ask his boss or somebody on that staff to do some shit that's illegal. And he getting on their nerves. And he would do it for the free. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Once you,
so how did
yeah,
you
you can.
tell me a little bit about how you ended up? No, you didn't answer my first question. How long were
Oh,
you
my
in for?
bad, bro.
How long
What'd
were
you
you
say?
in for?
They gave me
I say, how
5.
long were you in?
Me and my cousin had to take
Okay.
5 years in Titus County, Mount Pleasant, Texas.
You did the whole thing?
No, He did a year less than me. I did almost 4. He did 3 because he went down
Okay.
Segovia unit and made parole
Yeah.
because he was in a better parole region.
Yeah. Tennessee Colin was a bitch. So tell me a little bit about how y'all even ended up in TDC. 2 cousins in the prison, in Texas prison. Y'all from up north,
Got
cold
caught
weather, good winters. You know what I'm saying? Mild summers. And how did y'all end up in Texas in TDC?
going back and forth to San Antonio, messing with that
Yeah.
work. It's stupid.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, man.
come
My
from
boy told
nothing,
me, man.
don't have nothing. Yeah, do what you gotta do.
Yo,
Back then.
real talk. We listen. We all had to do it, and you know, in my case, I didn't have to do it. I had to do it in terms of this what I chose, but I came from a fairly decent background. You know what I'm saying? I was the only child, but my mama did have. You know, I never saw struggle, but
All we ever
I turned to
seen.
hustling to help her because she was doing all working 2 jobs to buy me polo and shit, and I'm like, and you know. My grandma lived in the hood, so like it was inevitable when the crack boom hit. It was like
Yeah.
young black men was selling crack because they right there. They walking all day in front of your spot. So
See, I
yeah.
was the white dude in the hood. I was
So how did you and
the
your cousin end up down here? Tell me the story. You had told me a
we
story.
got pulled over.
Y'all
We
headed
got pulled
back.
over by a cop, an infamous Texas cop that should be
Yeah,
in prison. Never went to jail. If he'd have did it nowadays, he would have went to jail. He shot another kid later on to circle back. I'll tell you this first. He ended up shooting somebody while we were fighting our case from New York in the back in handcuffs, handcuffed behind his back, and claimed that the kid was trying to grab a shotgun out of his cruiser. Charlie Walker from Titus County got a grand jury no bill
oh,
and no charges for it. Got to be a car dealer. And we still couldn't beat our
that's
case. That's how corrupt Texas was.
bro. Typical shit, bro. It ain't
I had
Texas.
no
Is law
arresting
enforcement.
officers,
It's
bro.
crooked.
By the time we went to trial, like court, we didn't make it to trial. It was right before,
So
but
what happened? Y'all riding back? Tell me the story. I want to know the story again because you told me
he
the
pulled
story
us
sitting on my
over.
phone.
He pulled us over, said we didn't signal switching lanes. We never even switched lanes. Brought a dog out. Dog didn't hit on no drugs. Did everything illegal you could do. Illegal search and procedure. Left us on. We were on the side of the road for, I think, 36 minutes, 37 minutes while he was searching. Him and his partner finally opened the trunk, pulled out a Louis Vuitton duffel bag. That was what he claimed was his reason to keep digging. And then he pulled the inside panels of the trunk out, like the
Yeah,
side compartments of the trunk.
that
And
carpet.
he
Yeah, yeah,
found
yeah,
and he found 1 bird, 2 bird, 3 bird, 4 bird.
yeah, yeah.
That's a
Shit,
sickening
fine.
ass
But that's
feeling.
Texas, though. See, that's what I was explaining this in another broadcast. That actually I just did to Johnny Mitchell. I was telling Johnny Mitchell the bond I had got for some shit was, it was 40,000 for some bullshit. What was equivalent to a pound, 2 pounds of weed, and they gave me a $40,000 bond. So imagine getting
Yeah,
$40,000 bond for 2 pounds of weed. Like that's unheard of. I wasn't saying the money was high. I'm saying it's just unheard of in Texas because these people see so much
I
quantity
know.
that wasn't nothing. I had 1,000 Lorcet pills. They just didn't know how to charge me because it was so new that finding somebody with that quantity that
Yeah,
didn't happen off. I might have been the first because that was the
but
beginning of the pill epidemic shit. But yeah, but you getting
Texas,
5 years for 4 bricks?
Though. No,
That's Houston.
sorry to cut you off, but
That's
I just want
Texas.
people to notice though. Texas is the best at hiding stuff from the feds. Like our shit probably should have both went federal. But when they know they got a bogus case or do something funny
Yours
style, like
definitely. Mine wasn't that bad.
mine
Like
definitely
when
should have been federal,
the time
1,000% federal. I ain't have a firearm
the
but 4
time I
birds.
yeah when I was with the time I was with you, I was down for the half a brick. The first time I went to TDC, I was down for the 1,000 pills.
Yeah,
But the pills definitely should. Neither one of mine should have been fed. Damn, you know.
but
But
if I'd have
yours
knew what
definitely
I
on just on the
knew
weight.
now,
But that's Texas. If you was in Louisiana, The feds would have got you. Picked it up
Yeah.
just on
But
GP.
the way they did the search and that would have beat it in the feds because they would have
In the
went
feds,
by.
because they go by the book.
That's why
Yeah.
they didn't pick it up. That's exactly.
Yeah. And Texas just did what they do. Some crooked shit. They know they're going to get you to plea.
Yeah.
Because,
Take everything off
you
you.
know,
It's a
won't want a
scheme.
motherfucking chance going to trial for 4 bricks in this corrupt ass state. They
He
was
just
gonna
got
hide
in, got 5 years. Like,
you. You would have got 25 if you went to trial.
yeah, hell, shit. Our first plea was 60 before he shot someone and got fired. That was our first plea.
Yeah.
No offense, either one of us ever.
Ooh, you should have. John, I wish I'd have knew that, bro. You should have went to trial. They ain't got no witness.
I know
They ain't
that
got no
now,
witness.
but I was 23 years old, and then
I
I
know.
caught a case. I got a case up here that same year. After that, 2012, at a gas station.
You
I was
did tell
parked
me that. You told me that.
that same year.
I
I
can
got
dig
10
in
years
this all
probation for it.
stacked against you. That's why I
It
say
wasn't a drug case.
just
It was I was on bond up there, so I was or down there, so I'm leaving the strip club at a big gas station. The police shot at me up here at the back of my head through my window in a gas station. Didn't do anything to them. Was nothing. They chased me, wrecked over. They shot my front and back windshield out. I was on the news.
Damn.
I got
That's
10 years
crazy. They was trying
probation
to
for
get
that.
you. For them shooting at you. Oh, I mean, I know
They
they
said
trumped up some charges, though. He tried to evade. He tried to run us
I got
over.
caught with a
I'm
gun,
sure it was.
but God was with me then too, because I had a gun under my seat. But another township ended up catching me because the police wrecked chasing me. So they didn't get to say like they shot at me because of that, and that helped me. So, but I
I
ended
see what
up
you're saying. They didn't get to say the gun was the reason because my gun had never been fired type shit.
the one dope thing about Texas though is Pittsburgh, my hometown, was calling down there to try to get my bond revoked, and they weren't going for it. They said no. Titus
I
County.
remember you
They
told me
said he
that.
hasn't missed court hearings. We're not going to revoke it. Sat me for 3 months too.
Yeah. That's some
They were
crazy
making me
shit, bro.
drive all the way down there or fly down there because it was hard to get to Titus County. There's no airport near there. So they were making me come down there for them docket calls.
Just to go to
I had
court, them 30-day docket calls. Every 30-day reset.
I had to show up from Pittsburgh.
That's crazy, bro. So, man, let's talk about us being sellers, bro. Like, this was my selling, you know what I'm saying, at the Gurney unit for about a year and a half, maybe. I did.
Yeah.
About a year. Well, a year, because I did another year and a half at Cofield and the FI6 program. So this was my selling for the year. And,
Yep.
you know, man, we ain't never had a dispute. I used to get into it with his little buddies, you know what I'm saying? Like, he gonna hang with the Peckerwoods, and I get it, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no smoke, you hear me? But I get into it with them every now and then. Man, this man never had no tension. No tension. You know what I'm saying? You see me locked in now. Like, if it was anything, like, if I sensed any kind of bullshit, racism or some shit, we wouldn't be on this broadcast. You feel me? Because I don't stay in touch with bullshit people. So for me to be in touch with him, that let y'all know the content of his character.
But they never
Stand
acted
up guy.
funny towards me down there. Like I'll give Texas that because they knew I came from up here. Because it's racial in prison. Like if you eat, you can't eat with the
Come
other.
on, man.
Like they never did that with me or you or no one. Mexicans, no one.
Yeah, like, you know, I ain't getting to the Dallas-Houston thing. You know, I live in Houston. I'm from Louisiana, and Dallas and Houston don't really rock like that. And we was in a predominantly Dallas district, Tennessee College,
It
80%
was all
that D
tumbler
time.
glass and all that.
Yeah, so I ain't get caught up in that shit, man. Like Stu,
Right.
my OG that I showed you, he used to be like, man, how you ride with these Dallas dudes and these Houston dudes like that? I'm like, bro, because I'm a player. And I'm from Louisiana,
Yeah.
but I rep the H. But nigga, I don't get into that. I'm a player, man. We ain't doing
Well,
no.
we were always our own people.
If you ask them why they don't like each other or act funny, because it ain't no dislike. They just don't, like you say, they don't, you know, they ain't gonna cook together. They ain't gonna do all that. They'll play knock, they'll chill, they'll talk shit, watch the game. But they don't fuck with each other like on the super downtime. You feel me?
Yeah,
I
and
ain't
it's
get caught
just
in none of that, bro. I
yeah.
fuck with who fucked with me and who was cool, man. And I actually brought together some good brothers. You know what I'm saying? I kept a good I kept a good crew around me, man. You know what I'm saying?
We both did.
And he
And
can
we
tell
had
you that,
our
right?
own commissary. We had our own money. We had our own mind. We ain't need
Man, we
that's
ain't, bro,
a lot
our
of
little
gang
corner.
culture
See, me and
is
him
from
had a corner.
following.
Like we ain't keep no permanent sellers. Man, this man had stroke, bro. He working in admin, and I'm working for the ward. I'm working for first I go to ASIC, then I go to the ward. We the two most powerful people in the dorm, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
And we had good
so
jobs in there.
anyway,
And
what
that's
I'm
hard to
saying is
come
we
by.
never got permanent sellers, bro. We only got pass throughs, and that was purposes done. We ain't want no. Now you can't move down here. You know what I'm saying? But they're gonna sign you
Yeah.
your bump type shit when you come. But they knew never to put nobody up there permanent. Like just somebody that gonna be here 2 weeks because they gonna catch change.
Yeah.
But
You
our
and
little
you know
corner, I was
once you
saying that
catch
to say,
chain,
yo, go ahead.
I said once you catch chain too, if you have any like bull crap going on, you can't have a good job. And who wants to do hard
Yeah,
time down there? It's already hard enough. It's hot as hell. It's too hot already.
talk about that, man. Tell them how hot it was down there. How we used to
Unbelievable.
have to kick it to just feel
I always tell
comfortable.
people up here that heat killed more people than people down there. That's
No cap,
you
bro.
used to
No cap.
wet
The
your
heart
sheet,
attacks and
bring
strokes
it
there.
back to your bunk, and it would be dry by the time you get back.
Yeah. And you walking around in two pair of boxes.
How many fights
And you
start
walk
over that square?
or some makeshift shorts you done made type shit. But
How
man,
many
wasn't no
fights started
pants.
over that fan in there? Over the fans, moving it out of that school.
At least 20 in the year I was
Oh,
there, at least 20. Yeah. You would listen, it was some shit going on. They would call I was doing like all the good job doing. And man, it still would be shit going on in there. You know what I'm saying? Because we all criminals at the end of the day, so and we all
exactly.
territorial and shit. Like
At least on a unit though, you
it's
could
all
buy your
about
own
respect.
fan. In there, you can't buy your
Yeah.
own fan, and you're with 54 people. You're miserable as hell. Just
You miserable as hell. Some days you don't even want to come out your little cover. Oh, I'm tired of seeing these dudes, man.
yeah,
We walking to the child hall, walking back, you know.
and
And if
that
you ain't
one's
got
the
no
worst
job in the
because you
transfer unit, you're out of there.
oh, and you don't have a cell to go duck off in. Like that's miserable.
Go on.
You get
Yeah,
you're
that was
stuck.
music.
You're gonna see
Yeah,
54 people every day.
yeah, man. But it was what it was, man. Like I like to say,
Oh,
I did good
it
time,
was a
man. You know
learning
what I'm saying? I
experience,
did
and it
good
was
time,
good.
not
I
a long
needed
time.
it. I
Yeah.
needed it. I ain't gonna lie.
Like when I left you, I went to Cofield unit. And
Yeah, that
she
sucks.
had an
That's the
action and
part about
everything,
being.
cell phone, drugs, all that. I never indulged. Like, man, I'm trying to go home. I don't care about getting high here. Like, I ain't want to
Yeah,
do no hustle. I'm talking about on the hustle side. I, they
I
offering it
know.
to me to get high, or if I want to get a pack to hustle. And I had the bread to do it, but I didn't want to get caught up in it. All I did was some tattoos, man. But
You
a
know
slang
what's
that ain't,
crazy?
you
I
feel
went
me?
to a private unit, bro. I went to Billy Moore.
You did tell me you finally left. They finally shipped you. I remember when they shipped you.
That the
They
stuff
shipped
that
you.
goes on in there is totally different because they're whole different COs and everything. They were
Then I remember
blue.
they had moved me to the dorm across from us when I was across from you. Remember?
Yeah,
Matter of
I
fact, like the
wasn't allowed
last
to be a.
2 to 3 months.
They sent me down Houston for a minute. Whenever something happened, I think
Oh
like a
yeah.
hurricane or something. Jester 3.
Oh okay.
I think it was Jester 3.
Yeah.
It was like
Sugar
where
Land.
small cubicles. I was there for like 2 months
Yeah.
when I caught chain from Gurney. I went to Bird,
Yeah.
then I went to Huntsville, then I went to Jester, then I thought I made parole. It said parole, but it was paroling me to a private facility. I was like,
To like a FI6 or something.
it's not even, it
You went to a
says if you
program.
get, no, if you go to a CCA RAM prison, they'll
Yeah.
give you a parole slip like you made parole. It says parole on it, but you're just going. to a CC. They parole you out of TDC basically.
I got you. I got you. I got
But
you. Just some
I was
shit
still
they
in
do. I
jail.
get what you're saying.
They had
Yeah.
air conditioning there
So
though.
how long you stayed over there? Oh yeah, all of
Another
them,
year.
and all of them CCAs, cool man, air conditioned, up to date
Yeah.
basketball. It'd be cool, man,
Oh,
because it's private.
then
So
yep.
they
But
ain't
there
at the
was the
beck and call of the
craziest I've
state.
ever seen. Like every female guard there was messing with an inmate, basically. Every tattooing, the smoke. I mean, it was
Bro,
so hard
I went
to
to a
not get
private
caught up.
unit called Mineral. I went to a private unit called Mineral Wells, the coldest unit ever in Texas, man. Ain't nothing like it. You in the real free world at this unit, bro. They
That's how
got
it felt.
everything. You know, yeah, they got everything. I believe they might have had a pistol in that motherfucking unit, man. I ain't never see it, but I'm telling you the way they used to get drops, how they did it, and who was in cahoots. Man,
Yeah, it's all fake.
it wouldn't surprise me if they had a gun on that motherfucker. Yeah, yeah, man. So, how long you been out now?
Since 2017.
2017. Okay.
No
So what
going
kind of
back,
work you
no
do?
nothing. I work for UPS. I drive for them. I'm full time.
You see, fellas, now that's a bounce back. The boy worked for UPS, man. He ain't out here playing. You know what I'm saying? You got
It's
to,
nice money for the kids, but man, it's better than prison.
hard, yeah, yeah, hard work. It's hard work. I got a partner who's been over there 15 years, man. It's definitely not easy, but they pay you. One thing about them, they pay you for what you do. Now,
Yeah. And
if
it's
you working
union,
like
so it's like
loading the trucks
they
and
can't
shit,
just get
if
rid
you
of you.
working like you're a driver, you're a driver.
Yeah, I'm full time. I'm a full time driver.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. So you getting the full blast of it. So yeah, they
Oh
long
yeah.
days. 120, 190 stops. Uh, yeah, it's really going down. I know what's happening. I
Yeah.
talk to my partner
Oh,
every day
you
on the
know
ship
them.
because I
Yeah,
drive
you know.
trucks, and
They're
he in the UPS truck. So we chops it up about shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it goes. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, that's a normal the
yeah, man,
thing you just with them, you don't have a punch out time, but it
yeah,
better
you can believe
takes
it. They
care of
don't
the
mind
kids,
paying.
got benefits, pay good.
UPS, listen, bro, you good, bro. Y'all locked in. UPS is so sharp that they got enough money to pay their employees for probably 10,
Yeah.
15 years already in an escrow account. That's how
Oh
ahead of
yeah.
themselves they be. You
Yeah.
feel me? Like
We're at 40
they know we can
our
operate for 15 years. We don't make another dollar. We can operate for 15 years still because we got the money put up in escrow for everybody, the pension people,
yep.
the people, the payroll. They sharp, man. It's a good company to work for. It's just like it's hard work. You know what I'm saying? My
Oh, it's
partner
hard
really,
work,
he
but
debate, he battling, is he going to retire at 20 or is he going to keep going? Because it's hard work. You know what I'm saying? And then he started, like, he was in a dope game. Me and him, hundreds of pounds. This is my partner, Courtney. Bucket. Everybody know what it is. What he is. The my nigga Courtney, we ran it up on that weed. So he started late, is my point. He didn't start working, he was probably 35, maybe 40. And I ain't started doing my thing till I was 40. Actually, well, now he had to start earlier than that. He probably was 35 when he started working. After he got jammed up with 75 pounds and just he walked away after that. They put him on probation.
yeah.
That was it.
Were they
But
doing them buyouts down there too? They were just doing them buyouts.
yes, sir. They just bought out a bunch of boys. Like some people
150,000.
feel like I know him
They were
because he talked to me about him all the time. And a couple people I know got buyouts. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yeah,
they were
150,000,
offering it
150, shit like that. Yeah.
150,000 to it was like 7 people in our center ended up getting it. I didn't even want to I wasn't taking that. Too young.
Yeah. Yeah. I know what you're saying. I'm too young, man. I got 15, 20 years in me. I'm not going.
Yeah. And the kids are still too young.
Yeah.
I ain't doing that. 150 grand once they
So man,
tax it ain't a lot anyway.
so before we get out of here, tell us about your family, man. You married?
Oh, I got out. Yeah, no, I'm engaged still, but basically married. Yeah, 4 kids.
You married, man. You got a
Yeah,
significant
married.
other. And how many
4
kids you
kids,
got?
4.
That's what's up, man. And you made
I had
all
three
since you been out.
boys and I had 3 boys in 3 years.
So you made all your kids since you been out?
I had 3. My daughter
Oh, you had 3
that
since
was
you been out.
yep, 3 in 3 years.
Okay. Yeah,
3
he
boys
was
in 3
active. He was
years.
making up for lost time. Y'all heard him say he was gone for 3 years. He made 3 kids in 3 years. Man, imagine that. He did 4 years and made 3 kids in 3 years. Like you was
I didn't
catching up
even
for
think I
lost
could
time,
have
baby. That was
kids
it.
before that.
You thought you was shooting blanks, huh?
All blanks.
Yeah, man.
Billy Blanco from the
Hey, look, check it out, audience. That boy looked like my boy Jeremy. I don't know his name, but my guy from Entourage. Oh, my guy from Power. He looked like
You know what
Proctor.
everyone call me up here?
Proctor,
Baker
Proctor,
Mayfield.
you drive, check it. I'm doing an interview with Proctor, man, from The Wire, man. Yeah.
They call me
But yeah,
Baker
man, that's what
Mayfield.
it is, man. We're going to call this one Chronicles from TDC. You know what I'm saying? A brotherhood.
Love you,
And
Brody.
that's what we're
Much
going to call
love.
it because this is my bro, man. This is my bro, man. Much love to you too,
Anytime.
bro. I appreciate you coming up. I
Anytime.
appreciate you coming up. I appreciate you supporting it, staying tapped in.
Oh, that was
And
huge
that's what
too.
it is, bro.
With that podcast, that's huge,
With
bro. I
mental.
listen to that every day. Every day while
Yes,
I'm
sir.
driving. That's a big
I
step.
wish
You
I
pushing, you're
wish you could have
growing,
got the
bro. It's
surprise
growing.
and saw it.
It's paying
I wish
off.
I wouldn't have posted them. I wish I wouldn't have posted those clips and you would have just randomly ran up on him like,
Oh,
oh
that'd have
shit.
been crazy. I
You
couldn't
get
believe
me?
it when I seen it. I said, man, he
Help me
doing
promote it,
8
man.
or is this real?
Yeah. Nah, that's
That's
real, man.
dope, bro.
That's real.
That's big,
Listen,
bro, for real.
turn all your
Keep it
people on,
going,
all your
bro.
drivers, that love that
I'm gonna show
content, turn them on
everyone.
to the interview. Yeah. Share the link.
You put it
That's
up,
what
I'll
you do.
share it.
For sure. But that's what it is, man. This my boy Pittsburgh, aka J
All right,
Schaeffer.
bro.
Love you, bro. Appreciate you popping in.
Love you too. I'll talk to you, Brody.
One.
What?
Don't hang up. You ain't gotta hang up. I just stopped recording.